We start this broadcast with big breaking news coming in. US President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump have both tested positive for COVID-19. They went into quarantine just after Donald Trump's top aide tested positive for the coronavirus. Big breaking news coming in. That is the tweet Donald Trump, the President of America, has put out on your screens right now. Donald Trump says, "Tonight, Flotus and I test positive for COVID-19. We will begin our quarantine and recovery process immediately. We will get through this together." That's the big breaking news coming out of America. US President Donald Trump has tested positive. Remember, Beyond has been getting you all the latest information on Donald Trump's battle with coronavirus. Just recently, Donald Trump's one of his main aides had tested positive for coronavirus, following which Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump had both been tested. Now the results are out, and Donald Trump has confirmed that he and his wife, First Lady Melania Trump, have in fact tested positive. Both of them now will go into quarantine. Now, according to CDC guidelines, any person in America who tests positive has to quarantine for 14 days. And hence, Donald Trump and Melania Trump will be expected to go into quarantine for 14 days. Now, this will mean that Donald Trump will miss the second presidential debate, which is scheduled for the 15th of this month. It will also mean that Donald Trump will also miss several key rallies that he was scheduled to address in the coming few days in several swing states. The big question is, what does this mean for the US election, which is barely just a month away? Right. So Donald Trump and his wife Melania Trump have both tested positive for coronavirus. So the big question is, what does this mean for the US presidential election, which is barely a month away? But the real doubt is whether Donald Trump will now be able to participate in the second presidential debate that is scheduled for the 15th of this month. Now, the first debate was, remember, just barely 24 to 48 hours ago, in which Donald Trump and Joe Biden locked horns on several key issues. But Hope Hicks, one of his key advisors to the president, traveled with Donald Trump for that first presidential debate that was held in Cleveland, Ohio. Hope Hicks traveled in Air Force One. She was part of the Trump camp, and she closely interacted with the president himself. So Hope Hicks tested positive, following which Donald Trump and his wife Melania, even Vice President Mike Pence, some reports suggest, have undergone tests, and Donald Trump and Melania Trump have both tested positive. It also throws open several questions. If both Donald Trump and Mike Pence, actually, if both of them test positive, then who will lead the country? Because both of them will have to be in quarantine. This means that Senate Speaker Nancy Pelosi will have to lead the country for the foreseeable future, leading up to the presidential election, which is scheduled for early November. Now, there are several reports which suggest that Hope Hicks was in close contact with not just Donald Trump and Melania Trump, but also with Vice President Mike Pence. There are several reports that she closely interacted with the top US leadership, which means that Mike Pence may also have to get tested, and we are still awaiting on any updates on the US Vice President Mike Pence. But this is a big breaking news coming in. President Donald Trump, remember, several people have questioned Donald Trump and his response to the pandemic, but now the President of America himself has tested positive, and we all hope that Donald Trump and Melania Trump can recover from the coronavirus.